And there we are, aka Powders. Yeah, long time break. Another stretch without sitting down at the drawing table. I've been chipping away at a big array of stuff, and I have to do a run of clear because I got clients waiting, I got friends waiting for some of this stuff. Yes, some of my clients are friends. I got two coffees, maybe an hour before some things start happening with work. But with all of that, guys, Peter A. DeLuca here. Welcome back to the show. I love you guys. Rock and roll all day, all night. Hit that subscribe button. You guys know the drill. What are we doing? What are we doing? We're doing some brush work here. Dude, I got nothing. This is how I know I've been on and off at the drawing table. I'm just surrounded by cups. And I even here today, this morning, I got two coffees, one black, one with a Italian cream. The cream for this one is so freaking good. Well rested, banged up my foot working out a couple of days ago, and been slowly nursing that while walking 3+ miles a day. So it's goofy. Yeah, like we're active. We live the active lifestyle. We do a lot of things physically, but overall, just trying to be productive, have a good time, and appreciate the city that we live in, which is Philadelphia, PA. I got the comments open. I'll be showing comments as they come in. But this is mostly a hey, let's get work done stream. I'm not. These streams are not designed to build an audience or to like any of that stuff. Like these streams are about getting work done, and I guess maybe that's a little bit of a commentary with what I see on other people's streams, right? Yeah, we got other people out there that do streams. They do more streaming than drawing, I'll say. How about that? and I'm not going to name names on that because I think it's useless anyway. But yeah, so much of my motivation for this too is just the idea. Is like, just imagine someone like Jack Kirby having access to the internet and like a stream yard, and I don't know, like you wake up, you put on your computer, you power everything up, but not really. I guess like like even by today's standards, you would just check your phone notifications, and boom, like Jack Kirby's live streaming. He's drawing something. Like I just think that type of energy is what motivates me. So, guys, cheers to the king. Oh, that coffee is hot. I've been trying to control and get we'll bring that up a little bit more. I've been trying to get the right temperature for serving coffee. And yeah, I've been experimenting with that too. There's a perfect holding temperature where you can supposedly like taste coffee a lot more more accurate than you would depending on if it's like too hot. Anyone out there put tips on that? That's what I care about. Coffee drinking tips, coffee consumption tips. I don't care about drawing tips or comic book tips. There's too many of those anyway. Doing some tentacles here. Those two lines too thick. Ah, and yes, we work with traditional brush here. No digital tricks, no AI, no AI. So some of this, it's like, like you make calls, like you make adjustments along the way. So I may want to add some texture and maybe like a ledge for the eyeball socket, uh, kind of going into the skull here with this tentacle like coming out. So like that, that's kind of like a repencil, like a pencil 2.0 type thing where I'll have to like erase and just readjust some of the line work. But that's where you always want to be. Like when you're inking, when you're kind of, and I know I pencil messy. When it's like this though, this is where you want, uh, options. Like you want to just create opportunities for yourself. Being here, like we kind of lost a little bit of, even lines have a story. Yeah, like that's what you got to focus on, because every shadow has an origin, has a beginning, has an end. So you kind of story tell with the shadows along the way. That's why inking's important. That's really like what you're doing. It's not just like tracing. Like people who, you can kind of tell the people that don't understand it just by their process. If you look at a drawing by someone and they just have like outlines, it's it's funny. You know, they're not trying to ink; they're just trying to get black down over the pencils to create a certain look. But that looks, you might as well just use filters at that point. Have this one like pushing out the nose. See again too, like too thick around here. Should have controlled that better. All right, now I got to uh, looking for uh yeah, and this is where like I thought I was organized yet again. Turns out yet again I am not because I'm missing my erasers. And I don't have any. You know what I don't have? Actually, this is crazy. I don't have any more pencils. All my pencils are used up. Here it is. So I don't know if I have even. I mean, maybe I'll steal. Look, oh, we got a good old number two here. Let's just use that. Yeah, what we're trying to do. See, I had. Yeah, this doesn't even. Not soft enough. See, I don't want to have to do too much to track down something soft enough. But yeah, some of these I think are two. But we just have to like so the shape of the nose, right? I forget the shape of the skull nose, and I'm not aligned here. See, like that doesn't look right. So let me look that up. We gotta look up what a skull nose looks like, and should actually. I mean, I got some things floating around. Yeah, see how like it's like split. Yeah, I think a lot of times like people miss that detail. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna. And you know what, too? I kind of never. It's kind of funny because I never kind of see, and it's also like up too high, and it's kind of it does split. Just try and do some subtle line work here. Wow, this is an 8B. It's a Faber Castell 8B. Wow. We're getting there though. It's like piece by piece. Here again. So like the background stuff, like the background tentacles that technically uh we can maybe argue, we can all say that's filler. That's just to look cool, to kind of add a little bit of depth of field to everything. It's in my view, it's a cheap trick to fill in space. But like you have to put yourself in the shoes and even the mind of your audience a lot of times when you illustrate. See, we try and make that news a little recess. Oh, we have ourselves a view bot. See, like blocking this, I don't know. See if I can like click on the name, right? There's a way to block this. Ah, anyway, that must be coming in from Twitch. So what I was about to say is, we're trying to make the nose a little bit like recessed. Sorry, we're just looking at some of the shadows here. All right, 8K patterns. I do have to. Wow, we're right at 8 o'clock. Okay, 9 o'clock. Yeah, I the workday does kind of start. I gotta make some calls. Gotta get busy. I will chip away at this. We're making progress. Rock and roll. It's Hendry. I think this is coming in from Twitch. Yes, I'm replying directly to you. You're catching me on the way out. You're hopefully your headphones are working, but I do have to go. Make sure you like if you're getting me on Twitch, just favorite me, add me to your list. I will be back hopefully today to work on this piece.